back to the I Geek Books blog. Today I'm going to be filming a haul for you. I've had a huge one. I've just had to wait for a long time for it to get here. If you've seen my other videos, you know that getting mail where I am, it is a big pain. So I'm so happy that I finally got it. I have a good chunk of books to show you, so hopefully this will not be very long. I will explain the books as I go in some I don't know very much about and just sort of like a gist them. And I've seen people in the internet, on BookTube, on Goodreads, so they're telling me that they're good and not me, everybody else, but I hope that you'll get to see it, and I just wanted to show you my new books, honestly. Okay, first of all, we have Outlander by Diana Gabalon. Now this is the 1991 cover, which is one of my favorites. Not that I have anything against the other ones, I just think the artistry in this ones are very nice, and they're a lot more illustrated than the new ones, the paperback ones. This is a hardcover, and it's front and back as well. Let me see if I open it like this. Maybe you can see more of it. There you go. So yeah, if you don't know, shame on you, you should, but if you don't know, Outlander follows Claire Rendell. She's a nurse in the Second World War. After it finishes, she and her husband want to sort of reconnect, so they take a trip to Scotland where they want to start a new family tree branch and sort of reconnect with each other and get to know each other after 6 years of hardly seeing each other at all. But once they're over there in Scotland having a good time, she goes to a circle of standing stone, and after seeing a flower that she likes, she goes back to double check on it because she can't find it, and touching one of the stones, she is catapulted back to 200 years before, where she finds herself in the Highlands in the company of very strange people who talk strange and dress strange, and she figures out there's something wrong with them, and then she notices that she has been back 200 years from where she's at and how to get back and what she's going to encounter. The books are very good. I'm enjoying them very much. They're not altogether finished, and if you see my other videos, then you know I'm a big fan so far. I've been through, I'm currently through the third one, Voyager. I'm always completely surprised because by the time I finish one, I cannot fathom that I'm going to love the next one more than I did the first one, or the one before that for that matter. And so far, well, I have been proven wrong, which is just what I love. Now, the second one of this series is Dragonfly and Amber. Again, these are the very old covers, 1992 copyright. So this is the second book in the Outlander series. There is a TV show, if you don't know. They were just nominated for the Golden Globes, and they didn't win, but they were nominated, so they're in everybody's radar right about now, including my own. The third book in that installment is Voyager, which is the one that I'm currently reading right now. Dragonfly and Amber is more about the Jacobite Rebellion and everything that happens throughout that. Because of where Claire comes from, she is specially gifted to sort of try and change the past. So that's what it's all about. Family, sticking together through good and bad and all that good stuff. And of course, Jamie is just dreamy. And Voyager, I have not finished, so I can't give you a complete review or idea of what it is, because honestly, I'm in the middle of it and it could change. So far, they're taking a trip, which is why I think that little ship is over here. However, if you know Jamie, you know there are going to be complications, because honestly, his life is just complicated, y'all. No matter what he does, he always gets into trouble. Book number 4 is Drums of Autumn. Again, hardcover, one of the old editions. I just love it. I cannot get enough. All of that Highland attire and all the covers is just beautiful. And in all the books, you get a picture of Diana, which is very awesome, at least for me. After that, next one we have The Fiery Cross. This is not one of the old ones, but I don't think you can call it the old one. This is from 2001, I think. And the covers after this start to get a little bit more simplistic, if you will. At least the ones that I have, I'm not sure, because it sort of varies. The names for the first book are Outlander, but for the UK, there is cross stitch. Because of course, if you're a British person, you're not an Outlander like Claire is. Anyways, A Breath of Snow and Ashes. Again, I'm not sure what happens in this ones, but I do know that they have to do something with part of the American Revolution, if I am not mistaken. Again, don't quote me on it because I am not this far just yet. We have A Nickel in the Bone. Again, I think this cover is beautiful though. It's black and it sort of has like a star in here. I'm not sure what it's signifying though, but I will look it up. The 8th one and final of the series, it's Written in My Own Heart's Blood, or Moby, as it's also called. Another part of this series is a very nice book that I just had to have. This is The Exile, and it's a graphic novel from Jamie's perspective on Outlander. It's not the whole book of Outlander, because if it is, let's face it, an illustrated whole book of Outlander will be unliftable, because the first one almost is. It is my first graphic novel, and I'll be doing a review of it very soon. But yeah, it's on Murtag's and Jamie's point of view of things that Claire didn't know about or couldn't have heard because she wasn't present on those conversations, which is rather good. Just to pile through this, I'm going to go through all the other Diana Gabalon books that I just purchased. So this is Lord John and the Private Matter. These are a spin-off. Lord John Grey is part of Outlander, but he also has his own series because Diana says that he talks to her very freely, easily, so that she can see whatever he's doing all the time, and he has a life in between the story from Jamie and Claire, so there you have it. We have more of Diana, so once you read all the other 8 books, before the 9th one comes away, I can actually dive into Lord John, because he is a rather interesting character. So after Lord John and the Private Matter, we have Lord John and the Brotherhood of the Blade, and Lord John and the Hands of the Devils, and this is a compilation. So in the contents, we can see that it has more than one story. It has Lord John and the Hellfire Club, Lord John and the Succubus, and Lord John and the Haunted Soldier, which are all a compilation of short stories that become Lord John and the Hands of the Devil. And last but not least is going to be Lord John, Scottish Prisoner, with Hello, this is Jamie. Amazing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be just mind-boggling to just read all of this, so I can't wait. Ta-da! Now, from that to sort of completely the opposite, we go to space with Winter by Marissa Mayer. This is the last one in the Lunar Chronicles. It doesn't mean it's the last one of her. In my video for what's coming in 2016, you'll see that she has a new book coming up. But this is the compilation, what closes up the Lunar Chronicles. It's all about Winter, and Winter is Levanna's stepdaughter. She's sort of crazy in a good way. She's very kind and nice, and hopefully she'll stay that way, because being a Royal Levanna, who knows? I have yet to read it. It is on my TBR list for this month, so hopefully I'll get to it. But yeah, I finally have it, and my collection for this series is completed. So I'm very happy, because honestly, these covers are just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Next, I've heard the little book owl, and she's a booktuber here from Australia, rave about this book. So I just had to go and get it because, well, I like the Lunar Chronicles, which are based on space and futuristic and robots. So I figured, why not? And this is going to be the Illuminae Files by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This book is about Caddy and Ezra, and they are a couple, and they're about to break up for reasons that I don't know. Only after the breakup, after things happen that put them in danger, and now they have to be together even though they're not together anymore, and pretty much try to save themselves from complete destruction. So that certainly got my attention. And then as the book goes along, you see that it has sort of countdowns, and it's kind of like reading a file, I guess, which is aptly named. But it's just a compilation of emails and countdowns and signs that they encounter with do not enter and stuff like that. So this looks pretty interesting. I love the cover, and I love that when you take this, well, first of all, I love that the outside of the hardcover is a plastic bit so that you can actually completely protect your book. Not only that, the book in on itself, the hardcover, has another file that you can read that has been blacked out, sort of like a government classified, I would think. And then the red bits are notes that the person that had it has said over here is classified. So I'm very intrigued about this one. I can't wait to actually get to it. I have 2 more to show you, and I am sorry this video is so long, so I'll keep it simple. This actually came in my owl crate, so I'm very happy about it. I didn't think I was going to like the owl crate as much as I did, because honestly, most of the time those things bring things that I am not going to use, or I'm just going to have them because they came in the owl crate, but I wouldn't purchase by myself, which is good and bad at the same time. But this book is actually rather interesting. It's called Da Vinci's Tiger, and is all about a girl who it's forced to have a marriage and to sort of ditch her creative side until she finds herself in the company of Da Vinci, and she commissions them to do her portrait. It says then she and Leonardo are caught up in a deadly battle between powerful families. So I'm very intrigued about this one as well, and of course it has a historical flair to it, sort of like the Outlander, but in a different period, in a different place. So I'm a sucker for historical fantasy books. I'm not sure if this is going to be a fantasy, but it does have the historical side on it. And then last but not least, I found this the other day, book on the Fallen Angel series. If you have seen my other videos, you know that I have already had a review up for the Black Dagger Brotherhood by the same author, and I follow it. I have been reading it for 13 books. Some are my favorites, some I love, and some are not so much, but still I have read 13 books and I regret none of them. So I thought Fallen Angel wants a try, because she's yet to disappoint me, and if she does in this one, then I still wouldn't hold it against her, because it's me who doesn't like angels that much. I believe this is all I have for you all. It was a rather big one. So far, I'm counting 16 books, and just 12 of them are by Diana Gabalon. So there you have it. My new obsession, if you didn't notice this. I will be back very soon. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos and reviews. Check out the links down below to the audio blog and the actual blog if you want to have more spoilers than what I do here on YouTube. And that will be all. I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a good one, and bye-bye.